Hi guys, hi Danny Marie. Hang on till I just make sure do I have full chat facility here? No, hang on a second. Okay, chat is operational. Hi guys, here we are in the suburbs of Dublin. You wouldn't think you were in the middle of the city at all, but I'm actually walking alongside the River Dodder, which is in a suburb called Fairhouse, not far from where I actually live. And hi Dublin, Debbie, how's it going? It's basically a walk that goes the full length of the River Dodder right the way into, where does it go? From Tala all the way into a place called Milltown. And believe it or not, right now we're in the heart of Dublin city. Like, this is a fairly built up area, but there's lots of hidden gems like this in Dublin that aren't on the tourist trail, and it's really a shame, because I think they should be. We have brilliant amenities in the suburbs, and they should be really promoted on the tourist trail, because some of the things you see, like for instance, just back there about, what is it, 50 meters or so, I seen a kingfisher. Beautiful bird. It's blue and orange and white. You probably have them where you're from as well, but you know, and you see foxes, badgers, everything, and all within a short distance of the nearest bus ride. This particular path that leads down beside the door has lots of meadows. I think they keep them unmanaged purposely to promote wildlife, flora and fauna, etc. And there's tons of those bushes there will be just covered in blackberry pretty soon. This time of the year, it just starts to take off, and of course all the local suburban Dubliners will be in harvesting whatever they can get their hands on. But it's just one of those gems that you just don't see. There's lots of these walks around Dublin. If you're ever visiting Dublin, we'll actually probably feature this particular walk and a few others on the Live Ireland site in the not too distant future. As you probably heard, we're doing a bit of a rejig of the whole system. Where is this place in Ireland? It's in the centre, well, it's in the city suburbs of Dublin. There's the River Dodder. I don't know whether I can get a good... That's the River Dodder down there, which flows from the hills there in the Dublin mountains all the way down to the sea at the, I think it's the Liffey Grand Canal estuary. I think, I'm not too sure. I think it actually flows into the Grand Canal estuary at the other end of the docks. It's the central park of Dublin. No, Phoenix Park is the central park of Dublin. This is just one small long park that goes beside the River Dodder. And you know, I was just saying there earlier, in case you missed it, it's there's a lot of these walks that aren't on the tourist trail, and they should be. I mean, look, you could be anywhere. I mean, this is pure countryside, and there's some of the wildflowers over there. You can see. Actually, I'm going to show you this meadow vista. I'll do it in landscape mode in a second. There you go. Look at that. Right, we're in probably one of the most built-up areas in Dublin, and what is the temperature? It's not too bad today. It's around 19 centigrade, maybe pushing for 20. I think the weather's supposed to change pretty soon. We haven't had a great summer. We probably are on the cusp of an Indian summer, but you can't really get your hopes up with Irish weather. That's the only thing. Here's more wildflowers. A lot of them seem to have died off, because actually there's this one. I don't know whether you have this in the States or whatever, but this particular plant, Japanese knotweed, it's one of the invasive species, and it's taken over everything. They're trying to control it, but obviously when you're in a wild area like this, you can't use pesticides or whatever. And there's the leftovers of the dreaded hogweed. It's obviously died off now. And then there's this other stuff, I can't remember what they call it, but it's a rhubarb based, it's a rhubarb derivative, you may as well say, and it's also an invasive species. And as you can see, it's just taken over basically the whole plant structure there. And of course there's the thistle, which is a native species. It's obviously gone all Ginny Joe, what we call Ginny Joes at this stage. And there's a few other, I'm actually getting stung by nettles. Another Irish species, I suppose. and as you see, the knotweed is everywhere, and there's the bramble and a few other plants in there. As you probably can tell, I'm sort of into nature. Anything else I can show you of any interest? What I might do is I might show you the weir, the huge weir down here on the actual river itself, and it's pretty impressive. It's built to aerate the river for the salmon. The salmon come up. The pollution in the 70s, both like everywhere else, the pollution in the 70s done away with a lot of eels and salmon in the rivers, and now they're all back up to 1970s levels. The electricity supply board here in Ireland, that's the ESB, have managed the River Dodder pretty well for the last 20-30 years, and they've seem to have restocked the fish back up to normal levels, and it's doing well again. It's great to see the river clean and the fish jumping and the whole lot. I'm going to actually take a walk back down. I'm actually on a lunchtime break here from work, so I'm getting an afternoon walk in, part of the fitness regime. I'll just give you, I know you never see me. Hang on a second. How do I flip this camera? That's me. I'm Dahi from Live Ireland. Some of you know me from years and years of Live Ireland escapades over the years. I'm from this area in Fairhouse, and just to let you know, we're going to be doing a lot more Live Ireland stuff. In the not too distant future, we're going to be doing more live updates and more magazine type features, and we'll also be doing lots of new webcams, and we've a lot of ideas floating around, but we'll start to make moves on changing the overall look of the page in the next 7 days or so, and obviously we'll let everybody know by the usual newsletter how things are going. So for now, that's it. It's Dahi signing off here, 2 o'clock here in Dublin, and have a good day. Cheers.